Today I got on the wrong train to London and have ended up in Cambridge, a town which I was assuming was famous for its river. However, I assumed it was going to be a bit bigger than that. Join me as I come and discover the wonders of this city.
It turned out I was looking at the wrong river. The real one was much wider and contained boats.
Here I am on the River Cam, where after the Great War theft of 1997, when all of the oars got stolen from the town, they now have to use bits of scaffolding pole to pilot themselves down the river, which means if you choose to take a boat here, the man piloting you will be propelling you using his pole.
After exiting the bridge, I came across yet another bridge.
Behind me is the famous mathematical bridge. This bridge is famous because allegedly it's built using only straight timbers despite resembling an arch. However, I think this is incorrect. It looks pretty bent to me.
After watching a woman nearly fall in the river, I remembered a fact from my Year 5 geography lessons.
So here's a fun fact which some of you may not know. We are currently over the River Cam on a bridge. Now, the bridge was built over the River Cam, hence the town being called Cambridge.
All that water was making me hungry, so I decided to go and dine in one of Cambridge's many unique restaurants.
Like many towns in the UK, Cambridge has a McDonald's.
My hunger wasn't quite satisfied by the tender beef of a Big Mac, so I hit the market to find some cheap snacks.
Cambridge has an incredible market with many stalls selling various products, including an orange for 60p.
I didn't purchase the orange as I don't like oranges. Next, I got lost down a road and ended up at an educational institution.
Cambridge is home to a famous university known as Anglia Ruskin. It is one of the best institutions in the world, second only to University of East Anglia in Norwich.
Getting further lost, I came across an old building being stared at by a group of tourists.
Behind me is an old building, inside which is home to an ancient cult who waste their days studying subjects which are not relevant to modern day. Also inside you'll find a patch of grass. This is their sacred idol, and if you dare to stand on it you will be sacrificed to their gods.
Terrified of being forced to study ancient Germanic languages, I fled to the nearest building I could find.
I'm here outside the Cambridge Corn Exchange. Do they sell corn here? I don't know.
I never did find out if they sold it. However, a man named Dave Gorman was due to appear there on the 16th of April. Maybe he was a corn trader.
Cambridge has many incredible museums. I couldn't be able to walk to any of them, so here's a broken window instead.
Exhausted from all the walking I did not do, I found a place to have a rest.
Cambridge is also home to many parks. This one is rather unremarkable, however, it does have a reference to Princess Diana, who I'm sure loved this park.
There were no paparazzi to be seen in the park, so I'm sure she really did love it. I was in need of a corn peeler and a new cheese grater, so I decided to hit the shops.
Cambridge has a massive shopping centre called the Grand Arcade. This shopping centre is full of very expensive stores which I cannot afford. However, for those of you who are struggling with the cost of living crisis, I have a hack for you. There's a very brilliant hack where you can get items from the store for free. All you have to do is walk into the store, pick up the item and walk out.
The staff at the shopping centre seemed to have an issue with me trying out this hack, so I fled to the nearest train station to leave.
If you like feeling tired, stressed and cheated out of your money, Cambridge has the perfect place for you, a network rail station. You can get to many incredible destinations here such as London and Norwich.
After walking past a platform where I was once sexually harassed by a middle-aged man, I had some time to reflect on my day before my train arrived.
For reasons I'm not allowed to tell you, I must leave now. Would I recommend visiting Cambridge? On one hand, it has a lot of benches which I could sit on. On the other hand, the cult people wouldn't let me walk on the grass. Therefore, I'd rate it 7 out of 25.
And with that, all I had left to do was take my 7-hour train ride home, dreaming along the way of a utopia where walking on the grass is allowed.
Platform 4 for the 1616 Greater Anglia service to Norwich.
So, for reasons I'm not allowed to tell you, I must leave now. Would I recommend visiting? Fuck's sake.